playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. For spots in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Makes the connection.
I forgot he like that quick shit.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's fun.
17. And that's good for a Dallas first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Got too much worry about him. He better run away from Willis.
Right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Dak throwing again. Hits him on the out route.
Oh, I thought he coughed that bitch.
28 before the defense halts it. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott.
Oh, come on.
It is caught left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today.
I like that right there.
Push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown.
That enforced not one incompletion at all.
And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Pistol now for Milrow. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Milrow with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
What the fuck?
They take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's supposed to be a speed
I think
boost.
he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
What about they do it that time? Come on, Bo.
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Dak.
Come on!
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Looking quickly here. Dak now from the gun.
Come on! Let's go!
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, you gotta come take that. Come take that. Come take that. Come on. Come on.
Really not a large window
Come
for you
on.
to sneak that throw in.
Come on, fellas.
So it's
Y'all bullshitting me right now.
39-yard line. Throwing again is Dak.
Come on, gang.
Get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Prescott, quick throw, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15.
Come on, man.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. He gets the handoff. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun is Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here.
Wow, you gotta put out
In
there.
the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. On the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. by Hill, right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Sitting him on the dive. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Good stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.